How's it going, football fans? Week 10 already in the NFL, and we're coming off one crazy set of games here in 2011. Last week we had so many come-from-behind wins, it almost made us forget how the San Diego Chargers continue to not live up to their potential. Hi, Stephen Pimpo here for my Week 10 NFL Picks segment. Let's start out with another key matchup in the NFC North. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati go at it for what could go a very long way for deciding maybe not the division lead, but certainly wild card playoff seeds. Pittsburgh's coming off a heartbreaking and oh so satisfying loss to the Baltimore Ravens back on Sunday Night Football. However, Big Ben Roethlisberger continues his hot streak after he passed for over 330 yards against one of the league's top-rated pass defenses. Now, while Ben Roethlisberger's Pro Bowl play has been no surprise, the big storyline this year in the AFC North has been the amazing play of rookie quarterback Andy Dalton. I mean, he has played a major role in making the AFC North race a three-man run. I mean, the Bengals certainly have complicated things in a division that was previously monopolized by Pittsburgh and Baltimore. The most valuable part of this Bengals team, however, is defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer, whose top 5 rated defense is the main reason that Cincinnati is standing at 6-2. Of course, the fact that top 5 pick rookie wide receiver AJ Green is having the best year of all is having a great explosive year as the Bengals' top playmaker. Now, this will be a good, hard-fought game, very reminiscent of many AFC North matches, but I think in the end, the experience and Pittsburgh coming off a bitter-tasting loss against Baltimore will propel them to victory over Cincinnati. Despite playing with under Coach Gary Patterson in college, who had some very, very, very good defensive schemes, Andy Dalton has yet to go against a Dick LeBeau defense. The Pittsburgh defense will provide the deciding factor, as Andy Dalton will be harassed all day by the likes of James Harrison, Casey Hampton, and of course, Troy Polamalu. Give me Pittsburgh over Cincinnati this week. All right, next let's look at yet another divisional matchup that is going to go a long way in the playoff seedings. We seem to say this every week, it seems. Both the AFC North and the AFC East are some of the most competitive divisions in football. Sunday night again, it's going to be a thriller, with the New England Patriots heading up against Rex Ryan and the New York Jets. Rex Ryan always loves to talk about how he's not afraid of Bill Belichick and how he loves beating the Patriots. He's backed up his talk so far in past seasons, and he'll get a chance to do it again in prime time. The Jets come off against a great win and appear to be hitting their stride after they beat the Buffalo Bills in Week 9. Sanchez is playing fairly well, considering he's Mark Sanchez. And the Jets have finally remembered that, hey, we employ Santonio Holmes and Plaxico Burress. The run game also seems to be getting in gear, with LaDainian Tomlinson and Sean Green getting it together against the Buffalo Bills. They go up against Bill Belichick's defense, which is currently ranked, get ready for this, 32nd in the NFL. 32nd! Are you kidding me? Bill Belichick's defense is worse this year than the Indianapolis Colts defense. Think about that for a second. It's been a rough year by New England standards, who, while they still have a very good 6-3 record, continue to be haunted by their poor defense. Eli Manning drove on them in the final 2 minutes, for crying out loud. And I'm not going to say it. He outplayed Brady. I refuse to use Tom Brady's name as a verb in this case. However, despite the defensive woes, the offense seems to be clicking as the Patriots' offenses normally do. Wes Welker's on pace to be All-Pro. Rob Gronkowski is one of the premier tight ends in the league. And Tom Brady is Tom Brady. However, I see the Jets winning this one. The defense of the Patriots is too bad. I say Mark Sanchez continues to develop a rapport with his playmaking wide receivers, and the ground game gets it going while Rex Ryan's defense will harass Brady all day. It's going to be lonely for Wes Welker on Revis Island, and I don't see Chad Ochocinco stepping it up like so many pundits think he will. I'll take New York over New England to continue its quest for an AFC East crown. All right, our final matchup comes out on the Bay Area with two surprising division-leading teams in the NFC. Eli Manning's suddenly hot New York Giants head in to face the tough, gritty San Francisco 49ers of Jim Harbaugh. Now, Eli Manning showed the whole NFL why he deserves to be considered an elite quarterback with his last-second game-winning drive against the New England Patriots. Manning showed poise and accuracy as he delivered the miracle in New England. Now, they've had some bad losses this year, but since their ugly loss to Seattle, the Giants have rattled off 3 straight wins, and Eli Manning is at the head of the 6th-rated pass attack in the NFL. Looking like a Pro Bowler in a division in a conference that includes Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, Eli Manning is the main reason the injury-riddled New York Giants are a contender right now. Now let's cross that with the San Francisco 49ers. Harbaugh has, as many have stated, changed the culture in San Francisco and taken a team that was a perennial, taken basically what was the same roster of a perennial loser under Mike Singletary and turned them into a 7-1 football team. Now, meaning the 49ers, have not been playing their best football of late. They barely limped by the hapless Washington Redskins last week. And while the defense is strong, the offense, although under a very good and very well-reformed Alex Smith, has not had the firepower the New York Giants have had. The Giants are hot this week, and I like the upset. Give me Eli Manning, who is cementing his status as an elite quarterback, the very well-playing Manning in the NFL, to get the win over the Niners and Alex Smith. Giants over 49ers in Week 10. All right, that does it for the in-depth analysis, and let's rattle off the rest of the picks quick-fire style. All right, I'll take New Orleans over Atlanta in the NFC South matchup. Give me the Titans over Cam Newton and the Panthers. I'll take Cleveland to win the Battle of the Bads at home against St. Louis. Give me Dallas to beat Fred Jackson and the incoming Buffalo Bills. I'll take Jacksonville to continue Indianapolis' losing streak. Kansas City will get a leg up in the wide-open AFC West with a win over Tim Tebow and the Broncos. Miami to continue its win streak against the Washington Redskins. I'll take the Eagles over the Cardinals in the Kevin Kolb Bowl. Give me the Texans over the Buccaneers. Baltimore over Seattle. I'll take Detroit over Chicago. And I'll, of course, take Green Bay over Minnesota on Monday Night Football. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see what happens next week in the NFL.